Welcome back to Halftime Report. Let's hit some of the calls of the day. BofA bullish following Adobe's Summit investor meeting. They reiterated their buy rating. They believe Adobe's product introduction suggests that some momentum is building. Jim, you own this one. Shares pulling back just about 0.5%.
Well, the stock's been an absolute disaster, Frank, and I think there's one reason for it, which is the fear that Adobe's products are facing significant competition. Now, quarter after quarter, Adobe's results come in better than expectations, and those aren't expectations that are being lowered along the way, and it's thus an easy bar to clear. It's clear to me, at least, that the competition isn't as bad as people expected. People that I talk to on the street, analysts, other portfolio managers, agree with me that this is a ridiculously cheap stock, unfairly so for the growth rate that it's seen in revenue, EBITDA, free cash flow, and you just got to stick with it and wait it out. Along the way, they are buying back shares at this cheap price, so I feel comfortable holding it here.
I mean, it is cheaper, but not actually significantly. I'm looking, start of the year was 21 times, now it's about 18 times, so you're saying that decline in valuation, that makes it much more attractive to you?
For a software stock, not capital intensive, I mean, these guys aren't out there building data centers, an 18 times multiple. And for a stock that's showing high teens growth rate in earnings per share going forward, I'd say that's pretty cheap.
All right. By the way, our John Fort coming up on Closing Bell Overtime, he's going to have an interview with the CEO of Adobe. A lot to talk about there, again, coming from their investor meetings. Shantanu Ryan, John Fort sitting down, coming up at 4 p.m. Eastern time on Closing Bell Overtime. We're going to get some more of our calls today. Vulcan Materials upgraded to overweighted J.P. Morgan. Sarat, you own Vulcan and also Martin Marietta.
I do. I like both of these. I like this materials space. I think the demand for construction is still going to increase. And these stocks really haven't done too much in the last couple of years. There's really no other competition here. So these are companies we like. As prices kind of come down in this space, they're going to do well. Earnings are going to grow.
Right, so earnings are going to grow. Is this earnings going to grow on the nearshoring idea here? That, you know, we're going to see more, or actually onshoring because of this new administration, building more things here. What's the catalyst for this earnings growth?
Well, there's really no, these are long-term contracts that they have. And the stocks go out of favor, especially when money goes to growth stocks, other areas. But people are realizing that the construction contracts that they have are such long-term that you want to own. These are serial compounders over time.
Weiss, any thoughts about the material space?
Yeah, so onshoring has been a trend, by the way. It's been a trend for a number of years, and it is going to accelerate with the current administration. Let's keep in mind that my view, at least, is that local budgets, state budgets, will be pressured, particularly if they push Medicare costs onto the states, which seems like they want to do. Then where are they going to get the money? Plus, if you see an economic slowdown, construction contracts with the governments and with private industry generally get pushed out and some get canceled. So I don't think it's that easy. I do agree that it's somewhat of a good compounder over the life of owning it, but that may not be 1, 2, 3, or 5 years.
All right, we got a number of other calls. I'm going to just skip around here. Sarat, we're going to go to one of stocks that you own. Salesforce initiated an equal weight by Stevens. Salesforce, another company that seems to be facing some dislocation, disruption, a lot of questions about their AI agents and if AI will just kind of replace different parts of their business.
Yeah, Sarat, what do you got to say about that?
You know, I think, look, Salesforce is in the sweet spot for AI. What do they have? Customer data. What can AI help you with? Customer data. That's where they can go back to their customers and really make things a lot more efficient using the analytics. They have such a large install base. The stock has really come off, especially in the last couple months when you've had the sell in the tech stock.
All right, so he's giving you a hard time.
Oh, I know.
PG&E downgraded to neutral from buy at UBS. Jim, you own this one. So what's going on? Why do you own this one? Downgrade.
Yeah, why do you own this one?
Fair play. Look, it's a utility. It's a utility mainly in Northern California that's been beat up on the perception that they are somehow responsible for the terrible LA fires. They are not. It's in a high growth area, Northern California. It's attractively priced. It's done a lot to turn around coming out of bankruptcy. I'm going to stick with this one.